Hey, I've been answering some reader questions about my foray into fiction, and so I thought I'd answer one today. That's a tricky one, and I've taken some grief for it, and I because well, the question was, how has it been to write sex scenes? And let's just say that I never had written a sex scene before writing the novel Son of Helena. And I've written a lot of books, but they're all nonfiction. They're pretty much Christian books. And there was never an opportunity to write a sex scene. And there are several in Son of Helena. I My biggest fear, this is my biggest fear. There was a prize given out by a British literary magazine, and it was for the worst sex scene of the year in fiction. Um, it is quit. I mean, they don't do it anymore. They stopped doing it in 2020. But the point being, I lived in terror that there would be some award for the worst sex scene in literature for the year, and somebody would nominate a sex scene from my book for that award, and then that I would win it, which I suppose would be good publicity for the book. But I was trying to avoid that. So speaking of avoiding, what I kind of did, I first of all, there were some early readers who were critical of the way that I wrote the sex scenes, so I rewrote them all. And what I guess I tried to do now to be a little bit serious about it, I think what in a plot, it seems to me, or engagement between characters in a work of fiction, what's most important about the sex is the power dynamics in the sex, and the the pleasure of one character or both, or I suppose multiple, um and how it begins and how it ends. What I think doesn't really matter is the very act itself, but it's more like the repercussions for the characters. So I tried to kind of write around it, not to deny that it was happening, but not to get into the specifics that would make a reader cringe or make me, a nominee for an award of the worst sex scene ever written. And the final thing is, I wanted to use the word tumescent in one of the three novels. So you're going to have to find out if I use the word tumescent.